Okay, great. We are busy with exercise 2, so let's see if we can handle exercise 2 a little bit better now. Create body, create sketch, XY plane. Okay, this one is a little bit more complicated only because it has more lines that we need to constrain. So let's do it like this. We start on top, draw a line there, from there down that way, from there down that way, and we draw the line all the way down. Then from there we draw the line. I'm going to do it like this, and just for the fun of it, to there, let it skew. You see it sort of get it straight up by itself like that, from there to there and up there, and excellent. So we've got a picture. It looks something like this. Now let's see what we can do with it. I want to make it more equal, so I'm going to use this one and see if we can set a right angle to it. We don't need to do that. As you can see, this is a redundant constraint. We don't use it. Constraint number 14 is redundant, so let's delete it. That's the way to do it. We click on it and we delete it, because obviously we don't need that constraint. Okay, so let's first check all our lines. You can see that line not connected, so connected. That one, connected. Let's see, those two look fine, those two not so fine. Let's connect them. Let's see, those two not fine, connect them. And let's see if this thing is fine. Well, it looks fine. Okay, good. So we've got all of these little guys connected. Right, so what do we want to do? We want to make sure that these lines are all the same length. So I'm going to click on this line and this line and this line and this line, and I'm going to say those lines are all equal. There we go. Fine, we've got lines that are all equal now. Shows the lines are all equal. Okay, that's the first thing. So we've got 4 degrees of freedom left. We can see we can move that thing around, so this line and this line should also be equal. I quite get why they don't want to be equal. So let's see, constraint number 20. This is how you make your mistakes. Constraint number 20. Okay, so we'll undo that one. Say okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the length between this one and that one, and I'll set the length, let's make it 100. Enter. There we go. And I'll set the distance from here to there at 50. There we go. Now what do we do? We've got, let's see, we've got 2 degrees of freedom left. That one is 100, that one is 50, so it's sort of halfway there. This thing is going to go up and down, so we need to do something about that. Now we're going to set the distance from here to there, and we'll make it about 50. So we'll set it, vertical distance, let's make it 50. And there we go. We've got 1 degree of freedom left to do, so there we go. Which one is the problem? That one. So our distance from between these two need to be fixed. So I'm going to set the distance between these 2 points. I'm going to give it a fixed distance of 30, and voila, my thing is constrained. So there's a whole lot of different ways to do this. You'll find that you can do it like in 3 or 5 different ways. The most important thing is also always to remember to check if your points are connected, then set the equal lines and the right angles, and from there on set the distances between some of these points and stuff. So we've got this thing, it is fully constrained. You can close that one, you've got that picture, and now you can pad it. Booms, there we go, we've got it padded. Fantastic. That is another way of doing things. Okay, so